Hello everyone and welcome back to the Magnus Invitational. We are continuing our coverage with the match Ding Liren versus Maxime Vachier Lagrave, but I'm only going to show the Armageddon game as all the 4 games between the two of them have ended in a draw. It was a lot of fighting, could have gone either way, but like I said, in the end all of them ended in a draw, which resulted in this, unexplainable game. I mean, you could explain it of course, but it's just amazing. Better to just show it to you guys. So Ding with the white pieces opens with d4, and Maxime goes for d5, so not going for any of his Grunfeld ideas. We have c4 and now c6. We have the Slav defense, knight to f3, and now knight to f6. We have knight to c3, and here Maxime tries to surprise Ding with this very old continuation bishop to f5, which is kind of a cheating in chess, since you want to develop your light square bishop before closing the pawn structure here, so you don't have to worry about developing it later, as developing the light square bishop is one of the main problems Black will face. However, Ding is well versed in the, even in lines that are no longer played. So c captures on d5, but now not c captures, instead Maxime goes for knight captures, so really trying to trick him there. We have queen to b3 by Ding, immediately challenging the b7 pawn, and now queen to b6, just defending. So you might think, oh, okay, so we're not just going to trade knights, trade queens, and we're going to go into a nice endgame. Not exactly. Here, Ding goes for knight captures on d5, and while you could trade queens here, right away, then white has this in between knight c7 check, and after the king attacks it, then you of course recapture, capture, and maybe you help white develop a little bit if you allow him to get this check in. Nothing serious. However, after this knight captures on d5, Maxime goes forward with the main line of this line, which is to give up the pawn here. Queen captures on d5, and now just kicks away the queen with d6. And now Black will have a lot of pressure. This light square bishop slices over this way. This one will come over here. Knight c6, knight b4. All sorts of ideas are possible now. And you have to be very careful with your queen. But Ding fairly instantly played queen back to b3. He grabbed the pawn, and now he doesn't mind trading, as if he trades, then he will get the semi-open file for his rook, and he's again very happy. Although, this is Armageddon, so Ding has 5 minutes, Maxime has 4, and Ding has to win this game. So Maxime continues with knight to c6, and here just e3 by Ding, opening up the light square bishop. And now there is one game in the database where knight to b4 was played, but here, there is one game where bishop to b4 check was played right away, but here Maxime goes for knight to b4, and it's as if Maxime is the one who has to win this game in order to win the match. It's really just crazy stuff. So threatening knight to c2 check to win some material here, but Ding replies again almost instantly. Queen a4 check, now forcing the king to choose between either d8 or e7, or to go back with the knight. And if you go back with the knight, then white continues normal development, bishop to b5, and so on. So here Maxime played king to d8. However, king to e7 is a better square for the king. It looks unnatural because you block your own dark square bishop, but as you'll see, it is needed. So king to d8 by Maxime, and now Ding just goes bishop to d2. Like, there's no threat here, like knight to c2 doesn't exist. So Maxime goes for it, knight to c2 with check, and Ding goes for king to e2, and we reach the position from the thumbnail. And he says that, okay, you got nothing here. And indeed, you really don't have anything here. For example, if you go for the knight, now the problem of king being on d8 instead of on e7 is this bishop to a5, and you would win the black queen. So instead, after this king to e2 move, Maxime tried queen captures on b2, now going after the rook with the queen, but now Ding just goes for knight to e5, the absolute strongest move in the position, threatening queen to d7 mate, and it's not all that easy to defend here. There's no way to defend here unless you try something like Maxime tried b5. So okay, now you've stopped mate, but now queen to a5 with check from Ding, king to e8, and now comes queen to c7. And it was in this position on move 16 that Maxime Vachier Lagrave resigned the game, and the match goes to Ding Liren as he won in Armageddon. So he doesn't get the full 3 points, he gets the 2 points, but still, and Maxime gets 1 point. but still, this is one of the craziest games I've seen in a while, and I'm pretty sure one of the worst losses of Maxime's career. But okay, it's Blitz, so you know who cares really. But yeah, here you resigned as queen to d7 will be checkmate. If you block it, then queen to f7 is mate. The rook blocked the d8 square. And on the other hand, if you try something like bishop e7 to make some room for the king, then it's just queen c6 check. You're gonna pick up this guy. So if king here, just queen to d7 is mate. And if you move the king, then just queen captures with check, bishop blocks, and queen captures with mate. So yeah, after queen to c7, Maxime resigned, and like I said, the match goes to Ding Liren, and we are continuing with our match of the other pair, Yanni Pomnici versus Anish Giri. As well, this was quite a game. Your friends at the bar and the library are really going to enjoy this one, you know, if it ever opens up again, which I'm sure it will. But yeah, really just incredible stuff. I'm sure that Maxime tried to throw Ding off guard with that Slav bishop to f5 idea, followed by knight captures on d5. But in the end, it was Ding who knew everything about that line, and Maxime just, you know, rushed into his own demise, basically. So yeah, that's the game. I do hope you enjoyed it. Pretty sure Maxime didn't. I would like to thank Cameron Ellis Enterprises, Seth Yarborough, Tom Stewart, Stephen Wentworth, and Tony Mo at Guitar for a contribution to my channel. Thank you a lot, I really appreciate it. As usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon, continuing the coverage of the Magnus Invitational until it finishes. So thank you all, I will see you soon, and have an excellent rest of your day.